Hi guys, it's Linda and Russell with Seed Faith Homestead. Thanks for joining us. We're so glad you're here.
Yes, we are. It's been a Monday, a great Monday, I would say. It's been pretty productive. Again, it's rained. It feels really nice out here now.
Just a little bit though, not a whole lot.
Well, this afternoon it's rained.
Yeah.
A good sized little shower come through. The problem with the rain is that our plants are starting to show effects of all this rain. We're going to title this one kind of an update on the clean eating because as you know, before I did a video on my psoriatic arthritis and the problems I was having with inflammation, and so I decided to eat clean, less processed. Well, actually, I decided to drop out extreme processed food, fast food, and also processed meat, bacon, sausage, hot dogs, those kind of things, and trying to eat a lot more fruits and vegetables. So it's been a process. It hadn't been hard as far as the eating the fruits and stuff. Not a big vegetable person, and so that's why I did the video on the microgreens and the growing the lettuce and spinach with hydroponics, which I'll give you an update on that in just a minute. But I do encourage you, if you are dealing with inflammation throughout the body or autoimmune disease, food does affect so much how we feel, and it affects inflammation. I know dairy will cause a lot of people to have flare-ups with their inflammation. Maybe me. We've cut out ice cream at night. We used to eat, we both used to eat a good bit of ice cream at night. Linda still does a little bit, but no ice cream for me. I've done away with it, but I'm still eating cheese and stuff like that. Never have been a big milk drinker. Just don't like milk. Never have. But main thing was getting away from fast foods. So it has been, 2 weeks now? 2 or 3 weeks?
I think so.
Have dropped a little over 4 pounds. Try not to drink soft drinks. I have had a couple of them. I love Dr. Pepper. That's just my drink that I like to drink. But I hadn't drank many of those. No. So I always drank a lot of water. So not a whole lot of choices out there when it comes to drinks if you don't want sugar in it. I'm not
it
a
is hard
person.
to find something to drink.
Yeah.
It really is.
Artificial
that doesn't have artificial sweetener or sugar.
I've come to find out that artificial sweeteners cause me kidney stones. I hate kidney stones, and I have a bunch of them, or had a bunch of them. I hadn't had one in a while. But I mean, I can tell they'll start with a burning in my back, and I usually can pass them without any trouble. There's only been about 3 that I've had to go in the hospital with. But again, diet. What you eat causes. But artificial sweetener will set kidney stone off in really quick with me, or that's what I think it is. Seems like whenever I have a drink with artificial sweetener, it
seems like you have one. Yeah.
I used to drink Crystal Light until I realized that was causing all my kidney stones. So anyway, back to the clean eating with the microgreens. Let me show you those first. We did the red cabbage, and I wasn't knowing it. Well, that was good English. I wasn't sure exactly what it was going to look like when I planted this, and I just had a small package. You normally plant a lot more seeds than what I planted, but they have come up. When did I do that? Saturday? No, you did your video Saturday, didn't you? Friday.
Oh gosh.
Thursday. I should have looked.
I think it was Thursday.
4 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago. And anyway, it's going to be hard to tell because they're so dark, but they have really come up pretty good. You're supposed to wait about 9 to 10 days before you cut them and eat them, but they are. Let's see. Can you see that?
There's a pretty good picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you follow us on Instagram or on Facebook.
But they're coming on up well. Normally, you would plant the whole thing and it would be like a carpet coming up across there. Excited about trying these out. I'm gonna wait a couple more days before I actually taste them, see what they taste like. They said they're a cross between cabbage and I think they said broccoli, which I'm not big on broccoli unless it's stir fried and got the Japanese dipping sauce, whatever that's
Of
called.
course, some of that's probably probably the texture, which you're not going to have. I mean, this is just going to be leafy, so you know.
The other thing I did was the lettuce and the spinach. Now, last time the lettuce did great, and this time the lettuce. This has just been a couple of days too. It's doing well, as you can see.
Yeah.
This is going to go in hydroponics solution here before too much longer. What I'm waiting on is for the roots to come out the back end. They have not done that yet, but when they do, that's the part that'll sit into the.
And we're not growing those just for microgreens. We're growing that as
no, this is not a microgreen.
Lettuce.
This will be, and this. Listen, you can't do a head of lettuce like this. It has to be the leafy lettuce.
Right.
I meant to tell you that the other day. That's pretty important. It's not going to grow a head of lettuce, but it will grow the leaves that you can cut. And the other one looks like this.
which tasted really good.
Oh yeah.
We liked them.
And you just go cut what you want off for your meal.
Yeah.
And it does really good. Now the spinach is doing just like it did last year.
Which is?
I'm going to show you as soon as I pick them both up. Now the other day we had a storm come through with strong winds, and it blew this off the table, and they were on the other side of the porch up here. So I was like, great.
We're chasing our plants.
This one has not done anything yet.
Yep.
I don't know what the deal is. It was the same way last year. I'm gonna wait it out and see.
Of course, it was the same seed of same seed of packets. The same packet of seeds. So maybe it's a bad
batch
packet.
of seeds.
Maybe we should buy new.
But they should be breaking through. I knew the lettuce would be quick, but I was hoping the spinach would work because I love spinach leaves.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of the
like
baby spinach leaves. We make quesadillas and stuff here. Put it on top of a sandwich. I mean, instead of lettuce, we'll use that on a sandwich sometimes. So anyway, I was disappointed, but not surprised because the same thing happened last year. So I should have known better. But back to her plants. Well, before we go there, anyway, I feel much better. My back is not hurting anymore. I'm sleeping so much better at night.
Yeah.
But I was going through a rough spell there before with the inflammation. I go to my rheumatologist, I think, in September. I think it is.
I think so.
And she'll do blood work, and I'll be able to tell. But anyway.
I can tell you feel better though.
Yes. Still not as fatigued as I was.
Yeah.
I was bad fatigued. Still around 2 o'clock. 1:30 to 2. Boy, I get so sleepy. I have to fight through that, or just break down and take a nap. But then I have trouble falling asleep if I do that. But back to her plants, which are over there, which y'all have seen. She's done garden tours. All this rain is starting to cause some of her tomatoes to have black spots on them, and
just yellow leaves.
Oh gosh, yes. And some of the squash has yellow leaves.
But the squash still have several blooms on them.
Well, they actually got squash.
And some little tiny squash on them. I've never grown squash before, so it's really exciting when I see the little baby squash.
She gets excited.
Yeah, I do.
Makes me laugh. But anyway, things are going well. I wanted to give you an update on that. If you are dealing with, autoimmune disease, I encourage you to really look at what you're eating and research what causes inflammation and see if you're eating some of those foods. Let me tell you a quick story. This is funny. This is dealing with Leah, our daughter. Those of you that don't know her or have not seen her on here, she has autism, or she's on the spectrum, I should say. What is her diagnosis? I put you on the spot, I know.
It's autism spectrum disorder.
They've changed the names of the diagnosis and stuff over the years. She's 20 now. We got her when she was 2.5. In case you didn't know, we adopted her from Azerbaijan, which is right above Iran, right below Georgia, the Soviet Union, what used to be part of the Soviet Union, on the Caspian Sea area. And so she's on the spectrum. And she's, like I said, she's 20. She can be, I hate to say bossy, but she likes to tell me what she wants me to do.
She does, and some of it I think is just her needing to have some control of her life. You know, she's at that age, but yet she doesn't have the mental capacity to live independently as an adult. But I feel like she still has that inner struggle to have some control in her life. So
it's funny though. She takes care of her daddy. if I need anything, she's right there to take care of it for me. But was you gonna say something?
No, go
About
ahead.
that? Okay. I thought she was gonna say something.
I'm going to in a minute, probably.
I'm sure.
But go ahead.
But anyway, the story I want to tell, the other night, it was actually the last day of July 31st, which was that was Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
And so Saturday night, about 9 o'clock on the nose, Linda had just got out of the shower, and Leah was going to get in the shower, and there was no water at all. It was just gone. And now we hadn't been here but about a month, and we have yet to get a water bill. And I told Linda, I said, hey, it's the 31st of the month. They may have cut our water off. Well, Leah is starting to
Panic.
because she wanted her shower.
Yeah.
And she loves to take a shower, always has.
I'm sorry I keep scratching though. I don't know. The bugs, I guess, are getting to me.
So anyway, I said, baby, there's nothing I can do. We're trying to figure out if the water bill has been paid or if they've cut it off, and why they would have done it at 9 o'clock at night. There was no notices. But anyway, long story short here.
We normally pay our bills.
Yes.
Don't make it sound like we don't pay our bills.
I'm a stickler about
We
that.
had not gotten
You want
any.
me to get stressed?
We haven't received any kind of water bill.
Financial stuff stresses me. I don't like to be late on anything.
Anyway, go ahead.
And especially don't want stuff cut off, which was not the case. But
No.
Leah comes in there about 10 minutes later, and she wants to know if it's fixed. And we said, no, baby, we still don't have it. And she said, Mama, we need to just pray. We need to pray. Well, and Linda said,
I said, well, pray.
Yeah, you told her.
Go ahead.
She said, well, she told her to grab her hand, and she jumped up on the bed. We were sitting in the bed. I was reading, and anyway, so she grabbed my hand and her mama's hand, and she started praying. And now this girl, she knows how to pray. Ever since she was, she's been brought up, me being a pastor, she's always been in church. And I used to do all the video work for pastor I was with that was on the church channel. And so she's watched many of services and stuff, so she knows how to pray. So she's praying, and she got through praying, and she said, I'm going to check. And she walked in that bathroom, and she turned on the sink, and the water was running, and she started shouting. She said, Mama, Daddy, it worked! It worked! God heard my prayer. He turned the water back on. It blessed my heart.
Yes.
And I was thinking, I told Linda, I said, well, why didn't we think of that? And Linda said, I'd already prayed. I said, well, he didn't hear your prayer. He heard her prayer. But it was a great time, a faith builder for her.
Yes.
And my goodness, I was so excited for her.
Yeah.
And but I tell you that story to say, a while ago when Linda came out after supper, which she cooked an incredible supper tonight. I mean, whew, I am stuffed. I love fried okra done in the
Air fryer.
Air fryer, yeah. And so she, whoo, it was good. But she comes out here.
Thank you. I said thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. It was delicious. So she comes out here, and she's going to refill her fertilizer bottle up, but the water's not coming on. And she's like, oh no, Russell, the water's not working again. And I said, well, it's probably kinked or something. She said, no, it's not working. So I go in the house to check, and I come back out.
No, you said, is the hose turned on?
Right.
And I said,
but
of course
kink too.
It is.
I said kink too. You just must not have heard me. But anyway, I come inside to check it. It's working. I go back out there. I said, no, I asked you then, is the hose kinked? And you said it's working now. I said, it's the hose. Was the hose kinked? Yes, the hose was kinked. She did not check that part. She just assumed that it was.
I panicked a little bit after Saturday night.
Yes. So my question, did you pray?
I didn't have time.
You didn't have. You had time for me to go in the house?
Yeah, but I found it as soon as you walked away.
Oh my goodness. It's the little things that make us laugh. But anyway, that's what's going on. I will continue to update you on these microgreens and this lettuce, because there's a whole nother step. We have yet to get to the hydroponic part. All we've done is planted the seed so far, and that just goes to show you how easy it is to grow lettuce. That's probably the easiest one. You just can't do it in the heat because it'll bolt on you, so it has to be cool. So anyway, you got anything else you want to share before we close out?
I don't think so.
All right.
No,
Well, we
okay.
love y'all very much.
Yeah.
We appreciate you tuning in. And I pray that the rest of this week, that Monday was great for you, but it's just going to get better as the week goes on. And by this weekend, you're going to have the best week you've ever had in Jesus' name.
That's
And
right.
if you're struggling with anything, you can send us a prayer request. We would love to pray with you, for you. We pray for you anyway. But if you got a particular prayer request, you can look us up on Facebook and send us a private message or whatever, if there's something you don't want to share. But God's in control of all things, even with chaos going on. He's in control. And so we have no fear, and we love you very, very much. And I pray you have a great rest of the week.
Yes, thank you again for joining us. We appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't. We would really appreciate it. It helps our channel. But God bless.
God bless. I forget to say that every time I subscribe, but we do appreciate it.
Yes.
We'll see you. Bye.
See ya.